Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, so basically what happened here was I told you about the white lady who asked us to come and visit her neighborhood so that we can see what we can do as far as fixing the potholes, fixing the roads, fixing the infrastructure in her neighborhood. So basically, we went over there and we basically scanned the whole neighborhood because we needed to make a quotation. Now, this is a white lady and this is a DA ran ward. This is a DA ward. Okay, this is a DA ward. This is a white family that called us. They called us because they saw us working, fixing the roads somewhere else. And then she said, "Could you guys please come and just view my neighborhood and see what you guys can do. This is an entire neighborhood. This is a DA neighborhood. Okay, these people have been voting for the DA for years. They've had enough. These are white people. Yes, obviously, this is South Africa, so you'll have a lot of black people as well. There's a lot of black families here, but predominantly, this is a white neighborhood. This is a DA ran neighborhood. It is a white family that called us. So, this is probably since 2017. This is probably white family number 25 to call us asking for help, to say, hey guys, could you please come to our neighborhood and do something? So I went over there with one of my engineers, a civil engineer, a civil guy. I told him to basically take footage of the whole thing. And we told the lady that, okay, you're gonna have to make a donation. You're gonna have to. We did a quotation. We did the whole thing a quotation. We went to the hardware store. We told her that, okay, the asphalt is gonna cost this much money, and the tar is gonna cost this much money, and the whole thing. And we gave her the quotation, okay, and she made the payment. So the material is there. So we are gonna go on Saturday this weekend to fix the place, okay. So we are gonna go to fix the place, guys. The DA is done, man. Amongst white people, the DA is done. There's DA is done, man. There's no DA anymore. It doesn't matter how you guys, whatever you guys think. Remember, we've been doing this since 2017. Okay, we've been doing this since 2017. You're talking about somebody who's been doing this since 2017. When you talk to me, you need to understand I am not some angry South African. We've been operating since 2017, fixing the roads, fighting crime. I have fought against the ANC, I have fought against the DA, I have fought against the EFF, and now people from KZN are calling us saying, hey, could you guys come here and give us jobs? We need help. Could you guys come here and give us jobs? We need help. Guys, look at the conditions of this road. This is Zimbabwe. This is like Zimbabwe. The this is like Zimbabwe. The potholes have animals. The potholes have tadpoles, frogs. This is horrible, man. This is just horrible. But anyway, guys, we've been doing this since 2017. We've been exposing the ANC, we've been exposing the DA, we've been exposing the EFF. We fought against corrupt government officials from all of these political parties. We've been exposing the ANC for a long time. We are still about to expose the ANC. We have pending cases. We've exposed ESCOM. Okay? We have cases against ESCOM that we submitted to the SIU, the Department of Transport, the Department of Health, the Department of Education that we submitted to the SIU. Remember, we were the ones to expose the National Lottery. It was us. We were the ones to expose the National Lottery. Okay? We were the ones that went to the SIU to tell people that, hey, listen, there are people that are working in these government departments that are not qualified. All of them, every government department, education, transport, every government department, every health, every government department, okay, every parastatal, there are people who are not qualified to be here with fraudulent documents. Okay, it was us. We've been doing that for a very, very, very long time. Okay, so when somebody comes to me in the comments and say, yeah, but the DA is, but the DA is it. Okay, the people that vote for the DA have been calling us for years, saying, guys, can you please come here and do something? MK Party people have been calling us this year saying, guys, can you please come here? We need jobs. Can you guys do something here? People from Pretoria were calling us. If you guys remember when there was a Pretoria water crisis, those people were calling us. When there was a Pretoria water crisis, those people called us saying, can you guys give us water? And I said, we have plenty of water for you. The issue is transporting the water. Okay. The issue is transporting the water. Okay. Because it cost millions to hire a water tank and transport the water to Pretoria. And we are talking about multiple water tanks, not just one, multiple water tanks. So we can help you. It's just cost a lot of money, and we don't have millions, because we are rejecting the criminals that want to make donations to our political party. Number one. Number two, we are rejecting all the people that are saying, hey, we are going to give you 5 million, but you must keep BEE. There are so many people that have come to me saying, hey, here's 5 million rand, just keep BEE. There are so many tent entrepreneurs that have come to us. There are so many Zimbabwean tent entrepreneurs who are not even South African. There are so many tent entrepreneurs who are not even South African, who are making big money. They are getting government contracts. They are making big money. They came to us saying, hey, we'll give you 5 million. Please keep BEE. There are so many criminals who've come to us saying, yeah, it's okay. You can fight all of these political parties. You can fight all of, you can do all of that. We'll give you 5 million rand, but you must keep BEE. Okay. So we've been rejecting all of these big monies, all of these people that are saying, oh, but you must keep BEE and you must keep this, and don't arrest me when I sell drugs, don't arrest me when I sex traffic, don't arrest me when I do this. And you're like, no, we've been doing this since 2017. We are a secret organization. We don't take money from criminals. We would rather take small donations from just genuine South Africans than to take a big donation from a criminal who's going to end up controlling us, and then after a few years he'll end up assassinating us. Okay, so no. Okay, guys, this is what I do it for. Look at the conditions of these roads. This is a DA ran ward. This is what I do it for. I do it for you guys. I'm doing all of this for South Africa, my country. I'm doing all of this for my country. I do it for you guys. I do it for South Africa. This is why we operate in secret, because we don't want to get assassinated, right? We've been exposing all these people for such a long time. We told you that the Chinese are busy trafficking our South African women. We all of these things. We told you all of these things. We've been exposing these people. We've been exposing the government for a long time. We were the ones that said all crime in South Africa is politically connected. Okay. And again, people have been arguing with us. People have been saying, oh no, but these people over here are different, but these people over here are different, until your child goes missing. Until somebody from your family gets abused. And you find out that the SAPS is friends with the people that did the abusing. Okay. You find out that the SAPS is working for the criminal syndicate, the Nigerian syndicate, the Chinese syndicate, the Zimbabwean syndicate. You find that ESCOM is captured by Zimbabweans. You find that the Department of Public Works is captured by Zimbabweans. You find that so many people, all crime, when you pursue all crime in South Africa, is politically connected. Whether you like it or not, guys, whether you believe me, don't believe me, I don't care. The few of you who have the luxury of not believing me, I pray to God that your child does not go missing one day. I pray to God. I pray to God that you remain naive. All of you who are saying, oh, the DA is better, until something happens to a family member of yours and you pursue it and you realize that when you pursue this thing, it goes back to DA politicians. This is why somebody can just rob your car and nothing happens. Somebody can just hijack you in South Africa and nothing happens. You go to the SAPS and you fill up some form like an idiot. They make you fill some form and you go home. Meanwhile, you lost a car, or you lost a family member, your sister was raped, or your something happened. And then when you get to the bottom of things, if you hire a private investigator and you get to the bottom of things, when you actually get to the bottom of things, you realize that, oh, so these are the same people who are protected by the police. The people who are committing these crimes are protected by the SAPS. Okay. This is why now you have all these operations, March and March, all these operations, Operation Dudula, all these operations, all these community-based organizations, right? You have all these community-based organizations, you have all these. It's because they figured out that the SAPS is a criminal organization, like I have been telling you since 2017. Okay. Guys, all roads lead to us. All roads. All roads. Your life, if you are a South African, your life will you will eventually come here to us. You will eventually reach out to us. Your life is coming here. Okay. Your life is coming here. You will eventually call us for something. Your life will eventually lead here. Whether it's a water crisis or another pandemic or something, your life is coming here. Okay. It's taken 7 years for the family, this family in this community. It's taken 7 years for them to give up on the DA. 7 years for them to say, okay, nothing is happening. The DA is not going to come and fix things for us. And then they eventually called us. So when we started this organization, we knew that eventually every South African will come to us. Those of you who are still alive, by the way, those of you who are still alive will come to us. Okay. Those of you who are still alive, if you have the luxury of being alive in 3 years, if you have the luxury of being alive still, if you are still on this planet after 3 years, you will come to us. After you voted for the DA, and then you vote for the EFF, and then you vote for the Mkondo Wesizwe party, and then you're just watching your family getting abused by the government, right? You are watching the captured government abuse your family. In order for you to protect yourself, you will come to us. In order for you to get water, because a water crisis is coming, whether you like it or not. It is coming. A water crisis is coming in South Africa. Okay. When you don't have water, and you can't provide water, and your children are sick, you will come to us. Okay. Those of you who will still be alive after the foreigners have taken over your country, after the foreigners have taken over your neighborhood, and all these people, all these Palestinians, all these Muslims have taken over the Western Cape. Cape Town is taken over by Muslims. After all these Muslims were assassinating people with the DA and shooting everyone, thousands of people. If you're still alive, throughout the massacring of colored people, if you're a colored person and you're still alive, you will come here. After voting for racist Mackenzie, and you realize that he can't help you, your life will lead you here for your survival. Okay. So we've been doing this since 2017. All roads lead to us. I'm going to do another video of sort of like a before and after of all of this. We'll show you I think in 2 days, because this will take a long time to fix this entire neighborhood. But by the time you guys see this video, we will have already started working, and we will fix this entire neighborhood. Okay, and I'll show you guys an after of this. May God bless you guys. You guys need to make donations to our movement. There's only one way to fix South Africa, and that's to get rid of all these political parties. I will wait for you to wake up. I'm waiting for the day where you wake up and realize that political parties in South Africa, the mainstream political parties, don't work for you. If you think the ANC is the only political party that's captured in South Africa, you are an idiot. Okay? If you think the ANC is the only political party that's captured in South Africa, you are a fool, my friend. You are a fool, and I pray that nothing happens to your children. I pray that with all the foreigners and the different kinds of foreigners that are in South Africa, sex trafficking and shooting people, I pray that nothing, because I don't want you to come here when you are the only family member who's still alive, and you come here and say, "Oh guys, can you help me? You're killing me. The DA is..." Like the people in Pretoria when they called us saying, "We haven't had water. Can you do something? Can you do something?" And the people in KZN are calling us, the MK party. "Yeah, we we're broke. We don't have jobs. The foreigners are taking over our country, but we voted for Kotowe and nothing's happening." This white lady who called us was very upset. And we told her that, "Hey, listen, ma'am, we're gonna fix this. Don't worry. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix this. Here's a quotation. Here's how much this whole thing is gonna cost. The labor is free. We will do the work. We'll do the labor. The labor is free. Don't worry about it. Just buy this material for us, and then we'll come through and fix this entire neighborhood." Okay. And that's what we are gonna do. Again, it's only a few. I'll just send a few guys, a few civil engineers, and they're gonna knock this out in a few days. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Guys, please make donations. We need all the help that we can get. We will never stop. We will never stop. Our movement will never stop, guys. We are not stopping. We are not stopping. There is no stopping this. Okay. There is no stopping us. We are not gonna stop. We will never stop. We are not going to stop. South Africa needs saving. South Africa needs saving. All the political parties work for foreigners. They are funded by foreigners. There are multiple people from the ANC that have tried to fund me. They've tried to give me money. They've tried to give me, and these are millions. They've tried to give me millions. They've tried to give, they've tried. Then we said, "No, thank you, we're okay." Why would I take money from somebody who I want to put in jail? There's no amount of money that you can give me. I want to put these people in prison. So there's no amount of money that you can give me, that even $1 billion, you can't give me $1 billion. I'm gonna put you in prison. And I want you to know that. If you're an ANC person, a DA person, an EFF, an MK party, your destiny is prison. I want you to know that. I want you to know that. All of you people who've been stealing tenders and stealing our money, I literally want you to know from the bottom of my soul, I want you to know that I want to put you in prison. And I'm not gonna stop. Like our organization is fueled by saving South Africa. Our money will come back. Okay. South Africa's money will return. And I'm not gonna change on this. Like, there is absolutely nothing that anybody can do to change. Multiple people have tried to convince us. Throughout the years, from 2017 until today, multiple people have tried and tried and tried and tried. Listen, I'm saying one thing and I'm not changing. You will pay for everything you've done to this country. You will pay. Okay. Whether you pay this year or next year or that other year, otherwise, all of you are going to jail. All of you are going to prison. That's not gonna stop. There's no amount of money that you can pay me. If you are all of you, if you're associated with any political group, and we've been investigating these people for such a long time. The National Lottery, we've been investigating them for such a long time. These people have been stealing billions and billions every year for such a long time. You think we are just gonna let you do that? You will pay. Okay. Guys, listen to me. We will take over this government. We will take over this country. That's a fact. Whether it's next year or that other year, but our time is coming, and there's absolutely nothing that anybody can do to stop this. It's coming. Okay. You guys can fantasize about Mkwanas and fantasize about all these commissions. You guys can do whatever you want. After all the fantasies, when you have woken up, after all the fantasies, after all the Floyd Shibambu is gonna fix things. Floyd Shibambu is gonna. You can fantasize about it. After all the fantasies, you're gonna come here. Okay. I already know what's gonna happen in this country. I already know that these people. I already know. It's all roads lead to you coming here. Okay. We will save South Africa. We will save South Africa. And I am here for every South African that wants change, whether you are black or white, or Indian or colored. We've helped so many colored people. So many. We've helped so many white people. I have fought against black racism and I fought against white racism for the purpose of saving South Africa. For the purpose of saving South Africa. South Africa is the goal. It's not my... Listen to me. Listen. My opinions don't matter. My opinions literally don't matter. I don't care about my opinions. I care about South Africa. I care about my country. And I will fight tooth and nail for everybody who is destroying our country. I will fight to put them in prison. I will fight to any individual that wants to destroy South Africa, any individual that's stolen our money, any individual that's been involved in assassinating people, anybody that's allowing foreigners to do as they please in our country. I am coming for you. There is absolutely nothing that you can do. Trust me. I have dedicated my entire life to this. Since 2017, I've been giving my life to this one purpose. And now there are multiple of us. Now it's not me anymore. Now there's like 300,000 of us. Just waiting for the right time. And we are growing. We are growing very fast. We are growing very, very, very fast. We are growing rapidly. We are waiting for the right time to strike. And it's very close. Okay. It's very, very, very close. Listen to me, South Africa. Your favorite people will go to prison. Okay? Your favorite people, including your favorite judge. You guys still think, a lot of you still think that we exist in the same system that you live in. You guys think that I live in the same system that you live in. You think that I, for instance, the SAPS, You guys think that we value the SAPS. You guys think that when I talk about investigations, I'm talking about the SAPS. I'm talking about the SAPS investigating. No, we have our own investigating body. We have our own private investigators. Right now, we are building the DDF, the Domestic Defense Force. We will have our own military. Okay. So when I talk about all of these things, I'm not talking in the context of the current government. A lot of you still don't understand it. Throughout the years, people still didn't understand what I was talking about. You think I'm talking about your SAPS and your police system and your judges that are appointed by the ANC and your people that are appointed by the ANC. For instance, the Reserve Bank. You guys, when I talk about financial institutions and economics, you think I'm talking in the context of the current Reserve Bank, which is an ANC institution. Okay. You think I'm talking about the current Reserve Bank? I'm not. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the current financial system of South Africa, which is ran, which is owned. Sorry, it's ran by the ANC. It's owned by the Ruperts and the Rothschilds and the Oppenheimers, the families that owned the apartheid regime. Okay, the families that were funding the IFP back in the day, Ogacha Buthelezi, if you guys remember, the IFP killing people, massacring people, all of that was funded by the Ruperts and the Oppenheimers, the same people that Cyril works for, President Cyril Killer. So you guys think when I'm talking about, oh, let's reforming the economy, you guys still think I'm talking in the context of using the same system, the same Reserve Bank. No, listen, we will build our own reserve. We will build our own banks, our own financial institutions. We will not have institutions that are ran by the ANC. We will not have courts, magistrate court, high court, constitutional. We will not have all these courts that are ran by the ANC. I am talking about building a new country altogether. You people are talking politics. This is why you guys don't understand where we are and how we operate. A lot of you don't understand how we operate. This is why you get so surprised when I tell you that we rejected 5 million rand, we rejected 50 million rand from foreigners, we rejected this and we rejected that. You guys still don't understand why would you reject that much money? It's because I am building a new country. This is not a political thing. I am building a new South Africa from scratch. A South Africa where our children are not gonna go missing. A South Africa where people don't get assassinated. A South Africa that works for every South African, not foreigners, for every South African, black, white, Indians, coloreds. I'm building a South Africa that works for everyone. We are not here to talk politics. I am building a new country altogether. I want you guys to understand that. A lot of politicians will go to prison. This is why I laugh when people still come to me in the comments talking about the DA, the DA. I'm like, you guys have no idea what's coming to you. You guys have no idea what's coming. You're still talking about the DA. Oh, the EFF. Julius Malema. Julius Malema, listen to me. Julius Malema will either die or go to prison. Julius Malema will either be deceased or go to prison. South Africa's future doesn't include Julius Malema and the EFF. South Africa's future doesn't include the DA and the ANC and the MK party. This is why I laugh at you. For me, Anybody that's still talking about the ANC and the DA and the EFF and the MK party, you are funny. You literally, you are like a little child. It was so funny. You don't know what's coming. That's what's funny. The funny thing is, you're still thinking that we are gonna keep. You're still thinking that the current system is not collapsing. You can't see that a new government is forming itself. You don't see that a new government is forming. You think that we are still living in the old system where you can just assassinate people and get a tender. You don't know what we've been planning for since 2017. You don't know that we've been fighting behind the scenes. Look at all the successful the successful cases that we've presented to the SIU. The school teacher who was prostituting teenage girls, the idiot, that fat guy, that fat boy who's running the Department of Health in the Eastern Cape, the deputy director or whatever, who had fraudulent qualifications. He doesn't even have a matric. We've been exposing these people for years. We know exactly what's happening in this country. We are not confused like you. You are just a voter. You are confused. You don't know that you are voting for thugs. We know. That's the issue. The issue is we know. The issue is we know what's happening in this country. So a person who's a puppet talking to somebody who's woken up, it's like a lion talking to a sheep. It's like a sheep telling a lion how to live his life. You are so funny. Okay. Change is coming into this country. Something real is coming into this country. And my point is this. Listen to me, guys. Please listen to me. This is very important. A revolution is not loud. There is no, in today's world, in today's society, revolutions are not loud. Look at China. Look at the economic revolution that happened in China, and look at Vladimir Putin in Russia. Look at all these economic revolutions. They were not loud. You see it after 20 years when everything has changed. When you wake up in a new society altogether. The EFF and Floyd Shivambu are not revolutionaries. They're just a bunch of loud people who can speak English. Okay. The ANC has never been a revolutionary movement. The ANC has always been like a social justice movement, a human rights movement. It's never been a revolutionary movement. It's just a human rights movement. Who became a criminal organization. Okay. And its goal was never to be a revolutionary movement. It's stupid for people to say, oh, the ANC started as a revolution. The ANC did not start as a revolution. It's always been a human rights organization. Until they met Chris Hani. They only became militant because of Chris Hani. And even he didn't have an economic plan, by the way. Even Mr. Chris Hani did not have an economic plan. They were revolutionaries, they were communists. It was a communist revolutionary. And they formed Umkhonto Wesizwe. All of that was Chris Hani. It was not these guys. This is why the ANC has never built a black economy. It's literally because they can't and they don't want to. It's because they can't and they don't want to, and it's never been in their plan to build a black economy. So obviously, you're gonna turn into a group of thugs. That's obvious. A human rights group will obviously turn into a group of thugs. It will obviously turn into a mafia group because they don't have an economic plan. So eventually, it's going to turn into a mafia because their plan is to just steal money. Their plan is to not build factories and get people working and producing things and doing business with other countries. Real trade with other countries. That's not their plan. It's never been their plan. Okay. These people took over the government in 1994 and they closed down every factory, leaving everybody unemployed. Right? That's what they did. This is why our grandfathers had jobs and multiple houses. Your grandfather had a house in the village, okay, a family home in the village. One man, one man. Your grandfather had a family home in the village. One man. Your grandfather had 5 wives. They had food, they had land, they had space. You don't have a job. You can't afford to maintain one wife. You are watching pornography and all kinds of things on the internet. You don't have not one wife. You can't afford one wife. You have one girlfriend who's busy disrespecting you, cheating on you with every old man that she meets. You are not empowered. You are not in charge of anything. And then you have Julius the scammer coming here to tell you that we are going to give you land. The guy has been talking about land for 12 years. That land thing was obviously a scam from the beginning. I don't want anybody to talk nonsense. That land thing was a scam from the beginning. It was an obvious scam from the beginning. I don't want anybody to come here talking about, oh, in the beginning we thought, it was a scam from the beginning, okay? Talking about land. Why would you why would you give land to an unemployed person? To do what? First things first, let's get our people employed so that if they want to open businesses, they can with their money. Okay, that is the first thing we need to do. Get people working, get people employed, South Africans must make money in their own country, and they must be safe in their own country. Okay, that's what we stand for, and that's what we will always stand for. We will never stop standing for this. We will never stop. Right? There is only one way to fix this country. We figured it out back in 2017. Okay. South Africa will succeed. For those of you who want to make donations, guys, my number is in the description box 0622. It's in the description box 0622. Look for the number in the description box 0622324055. Reach out to me on WhatsApp and you guys can make donations of any amount. Okay. We will fix this Our time will come. Whether you are black or white, we will fix this country. Our time will come. You making a noise is not going to solve any problem in South Africa, by the way. You making a noise with racist Mackenzie and the pathetic alliance. You are not, you are just wasting your life. You are just being a broke person making a noise. You don't have a plan. You're just running around like the EFF. That's it. The Patriotic Alliance is just the colored version of the EFF. You're not going anywhere. Racist Mackenzie is not going to give you a job. All of you have been voting for years. What has changed in your life? What has changed in your life? You've been voting for years. What has changed in your life? People in South Africa get broker every year. As time goes by, you get broker. Our living conditions get worse. Our country gets even more dangerous. More and more people get assassinated. Celebrities get assassinated. You know, journalists, people who are exposing these thugs are getting assassinated. Things get worse in this country. Okay. So eventually you guys will wake up. I know that. I know that eventually you guys will wake up. You waking up is something that will happen because eventually everybody wakes up. The question is, will you still have a family when you wake up? That is the question. Will you still have your family when you wake up? Will you still have your children? Will your children be still alive? Will your family still be alive when you wake up? When you wake up, will you still have a job? Will you still have a business? Will you still have a car, a house when you wake up? When you wake up, will you wake up because the ANC has expropriated your farm? You will wake up. The question is, what must happen to your life? That's the only question. What must happen in your life for you to wake up? That is the only question. Guys, my name is Siya Kosani. I'm the president of the SA Party. I'm the president of South Africa Will Succeed. All roads lead to South Africa Will Succeed. All roads lead to the SA Party. Whether you like it or not, all roads lead to the SA Party. You will come here. Whether you like it or not, you will come here. It's either you come here crying or begging. Those are the two things. Because every time somebody comes to us, they're either crying or begging or complaining. Everybody that's ever come to us is either crying or begging or complaining. People don't come to us when they are happy. They always come to us crying and begging and complaining. Because you listen, a time will come where you will realize that every government institution, whether it's the SAPS or ESCOM, every government institution is ran by a mafia, a cartel, a syndicate, thugs who have literally, it's not in their best interest to help you. This is why they abuse you, because they can't do anything else. So they'll abuse you, they will shoot you, they'll do a bunch of things. The SAPS will just do a bunch of things. Operation Dudula and all of the March and all of these ladies are now figuring it out. Okay. Wake up, South Africa. You don't have a government anymore. You don't have politicians anymore. These people are thugs in suits. Wake up. May God bless you guys. May God protect you. I pray for the day where you wake up. For the sake of your families. For the sake of your children. I pray for the days where you guys wake up. Your stupidity will cost you something. Stupidity is expensive. Okay? It's expensive. It costs something. May God bless you.